Lamar Jackson, quarterback 15, 246 completions, 382 attempts, 64.4% completion percentage, 2,882 yards, 16 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 134 rushes for 767 yards and 2 touchdowns. Thoughts on Lamar Jackson?
Missing 5 games and finishing just outside of QB1 territory. It's not as flashy as it was a couple years ago, right? Where Lamar Jackson took the league by storm, but it still works. Like, he is still a top 10 quarterback throughout the course of a season. And I have no issues with anybody taking him as high as 5th overall. Like, if he's your guy, and if that's the guy you want to be the quarterback of your fantasy team, I don't see a huge problem with that, right? The floor barring injury is probably 9 or 10. The ceiling is probably 2 or 3. Like, I don't think we see him finish as QB1 anymore, but I do think that that's probably the range that you can expect given a full complement of 17 games for Lamar Jackson.
Just take Lamar Jackson. Like, look, what it's going to go if you're not able to grab Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, or in some of these I'm seeing, Herbert's going 3, and then it's Lamar 4, Kyler 5. Like, he's in that discussion of Herbert, Kyler, Lamar. And at that point, I think it's obviously just personal preference. Like, that's where I think it boils down to. So just whoever you like more, personal preference.
He's coming off the board as the 4th quarterback in most leagues, kind of an overall 51st pick. Absolutely love that kind of position there for him. And through the first half of the season, he was quarterback number 2 overall for fantasy and half-point PPR scoring. In the second half of the season, where he missed, realistically call it 6 games. So he missed 6 of 9 games there, and still came out finishing, ranked 15 there. So he's a guy that is an absolute difference maker and can be a positional advantage for you there as well. And one of those that I think realistically can return value